For example, in the case of the partition of India, which may or may not have been a good thing, that's another point. But at any rate, many Hindus resent the partition of India, and so they explain that the partition of India was really the handiwork of the British. Like recently I read a book that, you see, judging by its agenda, would probably be called Hindu fundamentalist, Hindu chauvinist, Hindu fascist, I don't know what, because it is about the situation of the Hindus in Bangladesh. The Hindus there are persecuted. The Hindus there suffer, are constantly subjected to petty terror. Now the book is called Empire's Last Casualty. So it really blames the British for partition, for Pakistan, for the secession from Pakistan of Bangladesh, and then for the situation of the Hindus inside Bangladesh. Now, I think this is nonsense. There is no one in Britain, then or now, who is interested in persecuting the Hindus of East Bengal. This is solely the doing of Islam. In actual practice, it is being done by the Muslim government and the Muslim masses, or at least Muslim agitators of Bangladesh. And also ideologically, it is traceable to Islam. It is no way traceable to English colonial policies. In the case of Partition 2, there is a record of British administrators, the Viceroy and others, trying to dissuade Muhammad Ali Jinnah from his partition plan. You see, Viceroys Wavell and Lilithgow in the 1940s were against partition, said to Jinnah to his face, you see, we built this nice big empire. Even when we have to leave it, we are in no mind to destroy it, to split it up. You see, it is only in 1947 when Viceroy Mountbatten came, and when the world situation had changed because of the beginning Cold War, that the British saw, well, we see, maybe it has its advantages. Because then when there are two countries, at least one of them will side with us, while the others will side with the Soviets. But mainly, the main factor was that there was an increasing threat of violence from the Muslims. And so the British thought, you see, this is going to end in bloodshed. It is better to give in to the Muslim League, to concede to them their Pakistan. But you see, by then it was spring 1947, and even Congress leaders like Nehru, like Rajaji, and so on, were coming around to the partition plan. And then in June 1947, even Mahatma Gandhi. So what the British did was no different from what Indians did. So there was no British conspiracy to foist the partition on India. You see, that is a myth believed by Indians. And before Indian audiences, whether communist or Congress or Hindu nationalist, you can always get applause by accusing the British of causing partition. Well, this is not true. This is simply not true. And it is a case of negationism that goes down very well. So, you see, with negationism, we have a problem that has its roots in a part of the population in some particular situations that is very much and very deliberately aggravated by a certain political class, but that we can do something about, namely to tell the truth